Hello, my lovely friends. It's Tuesday, and I'm bringing you another video. And this is a picture of my lovely daughter, London. And I pulled some product from my Freckled Fawn kits, and also from the gilded paper pack from Die Cuts with a View. And I was going back, this is 2 years ago for Halloween, and maybe 3 years ago. Anyway, I just thought that gilded paper went very, very well. The little anchors on there were just perfect for this layout, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now for my voice because it's still healing from my allergies and I'm still struggling. So I just took some of those little strips that were left over from a previous layout, and I just cut them into shorter pieces and kind of layered them up on the diagonal along with that large anchor print. And so that allows your eye to follow down the diagonal of the page. And I took that birchwood background paper and put it behind her picture, and that's really the only layering of the picture that I did. Everything else is just embellishments, so this was quick and easy and fun. And so you'll notice that with this neutral background, I have the ability to pretty much put any picture I want, and vice versa. If it was a neutral picture, I could put any colored background that I wanted. And so it allows a lot of flexibility when you have a picture like this that's predominantly, it's got all these different colors in the back, but it's predominantly this dark blue and this bright red, and and the white is really white, and so then the background is kind of neutral. So if you use a paper stack that's neutral, it just allows you to not have to worry about the paper matching the costume and that sort of thing. So you can build around it, and then that'll just make the picture pop. And you build around it with neutral colors. So my little tip of the day. But I do add some accent elements in the red from Freckled Fawn. There's the acrylic camera and some little stars and hearts that I'll add, and that pulls in the red from her belt and her little bow. And the anchor cut apart there, that little label, is just from the paper stack. And so is the label that I just put on top of it, and it says Unbelievably Beautiful, and it's a navy, and it goes very well with her outfit, but it's kind of hard to tell or to read for that matter in the layout or in the video. That's what I'm searching for. Sorry, my dog just came in here and interrupted me, so I'm easily distracted, unfortunately. So I thought that adding a few of the arrows that are glittery would help tie in some of that gold, and I just punched the word ace out of the paper stack, and I'll end up putting that into a scrap that I punched something out of previous, and that's like a navy diagonal scrap, and it fit right in perfect, I think. Or maybe I punched it out of that navy scrap, and yeah, maybe so. I punched it out of the navy scrap and didn't use the navy. But also the brads that I use are neutral in color. They're that my mind's eye necessity, and I just love those because you can add them to just about anything too. And because they're like a wood grain or a neutral color, you can just put them on every layout, and it seems to work. And I always put like washi on the back so that it doesn't hang up on my page protector when I'm sliding it into my book, because I struggle with that big time. I don't know what that is, but if I've got anything that's sticking up, it's going to get hung up on that page protector. It's just who I am. So I took some gold stickers, alpha stickers from Recollections, and I thought I would try to put them over this label, but it bothered me when I thought about the anchor being underneath and how that would not look right, so I moved them below the picture, and they go perfect down there. They don't distract from the picture anyway, and it flows very well with the layout. So I do like that. And it says Sailor Girl. She saw this outfit at, what was it? Party City. And she was like, I just have to have it. It's so cute. And she's so tall that it's really hard to fit her. So I think it worked out really well. She was so impressed that it fit lengthwise. Of course, it's made for a grown woman, but she is tall for her age. So I did take the Heidi Swap roller date stamp, and the reason I used the pigment ink in that Morocco color was because I knew I was going to kind of go over a couple of layers, and it seems like if I use a dye ink, it'll not stamp well, and pigment ink takes a little longer to dry, but if you're putting it over any kind of texture or bump or anything, it will it seems to settle in, and it looks more fluid so once it's dry. So I just added some Heidi Swap gold there, the little splatters, and you'll also see a yellow circle die cut that I added, and that's it. That does it. I appreciate you watching. Ta-ta for now. Bye.